Hello everyone, welcome back to the Sweet Star Candle YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be making some fall wax melt bark. Also, I want to let you guys know I'm running a sale on my website on sweetstarcandles.com. I've got sparkling candles and wax melts over there, perfect for any season. Now let's get back to the video. So my first step is going to be measuring out 5 ounces of wax, and this is so we can fill up our extra large clamshell from Aztec Candle Supply. Now that I've got my wax in my pitcher, I'm going to add this to my electric hot plate. So while my wax is melting, I'm going to prep my molds. So this is the mold I'm going to use for our brown hearts that go on our bark. This is from Amazon, I'll have it linked down below. And the pumpkin mold I'm going to be using, this is from Amazon as well, and I'll have it linked down below. So for this design, you can really pick whatever little embeds and molds that you have, just whatever you want to go on top of your bark. So we're going to pour our white onto the bottom, and then we'll add our embeds onto the top. So to my pumpkins and my hearts, I'm actually going to add a little bit of glitter. So when we pop it out of the mold, it will be glittery. So this is from Mad Micas, and it's Nina Simone's Sparkles. I'm just going to add this to the bottom of a couple pumpkins and a couple hearts. So I'm going to take a Q-tip just like I did in this video right here. And I'm just going to dip into my glitter and add it to my mold. You can really add any kind of glitter you want, or even mica powder. It's whatever suits your taste. I'm also going to add some mermaid trails to both of them as well, just to add some chunkier glitter. I really loved how this turned out on my previous video, making the pumpkins, so I think it'll be really cute on this one as well. So now that my white wax is almost completely melted, I'm going to add some mica powder. I'm going to use Diamond Dust mica powder from Nature's Gardens, and I'm going to use about 1/64 teaspoon of this and add it to the wax. So once your white wax reaches 200 degrees Fahrenheit, feel free to add any kind of fragrance oil you want. I'll have a fragrance oil that pops up on screen now that I think will be perfect for this wax melt. So my white wax has reached 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to pour into my clamshell. So I'll let the white wax solidify. I'm going to get started on my pumpkins. I'm going to measure out about 0.5 ounces of wax. And the reason I'm doing a little bit less than in my previous video is because I don't want to fill up my pumpkin to the top. I want to fill it up about halfway. So that way I don't have a pumpkin like an inch tall on top of a wax melt. This will look much better. I'm going to add this to my electric hot plate. To this wax, I'm going to add 1 drop liquid candle dye. So now that my orange dye has fully liquefied, I'm going to wait until it reaches 160 degrees, and then I'm going to pour into my pumpkin mold. So now for the hearts, you can either use brown for a more fall look, or you can use black for a more Halloween look. I'm actually going to use black because I think it will go better with the orange and the white, but you can use brown as well. So to make the hearts, I'm actually going to measure out 0.4 ounces of wax melt wax. So to this wax, I would add 1 drop black liquid candle dye or 1 drop brown liquid candle dye. So now that my black wax has melted, I'm going to pour into my hearts. I'm going to let all of my components sit overnight so they're really solid and they're not fragile when we try to put them on our actual wax melt. But you can always, if you wanted to do more hearts or more pumpkins, you can always do that, just add a little bit more wax. Alright, I let my wax melt and my pumpkins and my hearts sit overnight, and now it's ready to put it all together. So here are all my components. As you can see, the mica powder and the glitter we added really adds a lot to it. So to attach our elements, I'm going to use my heat gun and get the wax on top a little bit soft, and then I'm going to stick in our pumpkins and the hearts. So now that the top of the wax is melted a little bit, I'm going to stick in my elements and just gently press into the wax. So now that I've got my elements on top, I'm going to hit it with the heat gun again just to make sure it's all together. At this point, you can also add more mica powder or glitter. I'm just going to sprinkle in some of the same sparkles I used earlier. Just dump them on top. So I'm going to let this really solidify, and I'm also going to knock a little bit of the sparkles off, and I will be right back. Just be really careful when you're using the heat gun, as the connection between the little squares gets weaker. But here it is. And you can also always add more glitter of different colors on top too. Just whatever you like to do. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed. I've got a sale going on my website that's running until tonight if you're interested in any sparkling candles or wax melts. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next Thursday.